the thing is, athletes go through their life and they start in a sport and they learn how to get good and it becomes this really powerful thing. That cycle is going to happen all through their life, no matter what they do. If there's something that they have a talent for, something they apply themselves, they're going to get results. And I think if we can maybe just get into everybody's head, like, hey, once you're done sports, just apply that same thing. The same cycle is going to happen, and you'll be successful, and you'll build a new community. You'll build a new horizon.
Exactly.
It happens time and time again, right?
Well, something that you said, I think it's important that you said that. And what I hear when you talk about this is I hear sacrifice, because like you said, like it's hard to balance sport and school. I messed up. I almost got kicked out of school when I went in for engineering. I was not doing well, and I failed a course, and I wasn't doing that well. I had to transfer. And I had to also develop my time management skills. But sacrifice is something that has to happen, and it's going to happen in sport. There's times in football, I remember when I was in school at McMaster, there's times where we had to watch film, and we would go until very late at night watching film. How is that different than somebody who's studying that needs to pull an all-nighter to finish an assignment? Exactly. It's just a different way of doing that. But you're going to do that later on in life.
Exactly.
You're going to have to make sacrifices. And if you can develop your time management skills and learn how to make sacrifices when you're young, let's face it, it's easier to learn things when you're young. It is. So let's develop that mindset right now.
Exactly.
Just the confidence in that cycle that, look, you'll just keep recreating success in your life if you follow that. Fascinating, though, to hear that you, as someone, the valedictorian of your high school class, always, as long as we went to elementary school together, you just getting, 90s and A+ and stuff. For you to go to university and not be able to, the way you wanted to balance academics and athletics, that says a lot about just how tough it is. Again, you picked engineering. You didn't go for an easy way out.
But it's doable. It's not about easy or hard. I've know guys that have done both. I messed up. I failed. I admit that I failed and I had to change. But it's important that I can talk about how I failed because I did learn from that. And honestly, if I were to do it again, I would go into engineering again and I would try again and see if I could do it.
Exactly.
Because it's something that makes you who you are. You have to go through these challenges.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Better to push yourself, almost a bit too hard and then have to fail than taking an easy way where,
Especially when you're young.
Especially when you're young.
Sure.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah, get used to taking on big challenges and stuff, right?
And get used to being uncomfortable.
Become comfortable in the uncomfortable.
And that's a tough path to take because you go, okay, I'm going to take things that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, and then you have those moments of like sometimes it goes great, and you're driving home from that thing, and you feel great about yourself. You just done something new. Maybe you're developing, but then sometimes you just tank, and
it happens.
So you have to have that fortitude to keep pushing yourself through that, right?
Yeah, you really have to be able to talk to yourself with love and be forgiving in the sense that that not everything's going to work out for you, but if you don't try, you will never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So be able to go through it. And if you fail, like Declan, I did the same thing. When I went to university in my first year, I failed out. It was tough. I didn't make the right decisions and it happened. But being able to come back at it, be like, you know what? No, it's okay. I can go on and do other things as well. That's the part that a lot of athletes need to be able to do, is that mental toughness, is that being able to talk yourself with love.